Do you understand the importance of being mindful as a licensed real estate professional? I want you to take a second and think about all of the nuances and all of the things that do come up for you on a daily basis. How many text messages? How many phone calls? How many emails? How many notifications on social media are you receiving every single day? Whether someone's trying to sell you on a service, or it's someone trying to call you about inspections, or you have a potential client calling you, or you have to call somebody else, or you have your kids to drop off, you have your kids to pick up, you have bills to take care of, right? Your car has a flat tire. There's a lot of things that can come up for us day in and day out for our businesses. Now, what does that have to do with being mindful as a licensed real estate professional? Well, mindfulness practices are something that I use personally to help me go throughout my day to set better intentions so I can have life happen for me and not to me. And if something does come up, I'm that much more prepared to handle the circumstances and the situation throughout my day. Now, let me give you a context here. So we got about 17 staff members here at Liftoff Agent, okay? We have almost 250 agents here at Liftoff Agent that we manage every single month, right? In 17 different states. And so I wanted to film this video to add value to you. Yay! It could be you're a small business owner, which is a real estate professional, you're a mortgage professional, and or potentially you're someone that maybe wants to get in real estate. That was exactly a prime example of me being mindful, setting the intention for who's watching the video and what's happening through the process. Now, when you think about, say, when you first start off your day, this is a great way. I want to give you some techniques and some best practices when going through this process to becoming more mindful, okay? And by the way, I'm Norman Kinsey III. I'm your CEO and co-founder of Liftoff Agent, your #1 marketing and positioning agency. And we want to go into these mindful series set of videos because I can then set an intention to have a playlist, and I can have the team watch this, our clients watch this, our prospects watch this, to be able to get a little bit more into the thought process of being mindful, setting intentions, setting goals, all very similar. Also, manifestation, right? And thinking about how to manifest, and thinking about, the energy that you put out, the energy that you get back. So these are gonna be different videos that I'm actually telling you live right now that I'll be writing down on a list and that will be coming out here in the future, setting some additional mindful thoughts for us to be able to have more success. So the first thing that I do in the day when I get out of bed is I start off with practicing my gratitude. When you practice gratitude is something that helps you really be able to put forth the energy and the thoughts of like, what do you currently have and what are you currently grateful for what you have, and how can you receive more if you're grateful for what you already have. So after that, I'm mindful of like what I need to get done first thing in the morning. Okay, I personally like to have a routine first thing in the morning where I can be able to practice gratitude. I do sea salt water with lemon for hydration. I drink tea. My wife's the international tea master. Shout out to redzentea.com. If you want to be mindful, she has some amazing meditation practices on her YouTube channel, and they tie it with her teas. So I'll do her tea, or I'll make her tea. I'll put some shea legit in that, and then from there I will go ahead and get my protein shake ready for after the gym, and then I'll go do Wim Hof breathing. And with Wim Hof breathing, I do a red light therapy machine, and then I will go into doing some hanging for about a minute and a half. I'll just hang on a bar just to stretch out and align my body, and then I go to the gym. Go to the gym for about an hour and a half, and then after that I get home, and then either I have time to take a shower and get ready. Majority of the time I'm just taking care of my daughter, getting her ready and getting her off for school, and then from there I get back and I take a shower. And then I sit down and I start my day with, say, Liftoff Agent. Now, what does your morning first look like for you? And do you set intentions? Are you mindful of what does it look like the morning of each day? Or do you kind of just go throughout your day and just do whatever? Now, for me, it helps me stay grounded. It helps me keep on track with my goals and aspirations of where I'm heading with my company, and where I'm heading with my wife and my daughter, and personally and spiritually and physically, right? I also absolutely love the gym. It's a big part of my life. So those are things that I'm mindful of every single day that helps me with the success that I'm destined to have, because things come up. And you can call them developmental leaps. And when things come up and you're not mindful, and life just happens to you instead of for you, it can be really stressful. Why did I get the ticket? Why did this happen? Oh, why me, why me, why me? instead of things happening for you. Now, this is a part of being mindful. If you're mindful of the difference between life happens for you or life happens to you, then you're gonna see a huge difference in the process of you going throughout your day and how your day starts and how your day ends. So that's why I like to say life happens for me for a reason, and others like to say it goes through me. That's a whole nother topic for later on, and that's a little woo-woo, but we won't go there today.
Okay.
So when you're thinking about being mindful, it will help you have more success throughout the process of doing what you do every single day. So that way you can see that, you know what, there's a silver lining. You know what, that must have happened for a reason. You know what, that's awesome, because you're gonna have to really be mindful of the intention that you set for the day.
Let's
go.
go.
Let's do this together as a quick exercise as far as setting some intentions and also being mindful, okay? So being mindful. I want to, this is the beginning of my morning, right? And this is something that you could do, right? And this would be an example. I want to have an amazing day. So today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to meet new individuals. I'm going to be mindful of that new closing if you have a deal on the market, or you're going to be mindful of potentially a new prospect that is going to want to buy or sell with you. I also am going to make sure that I make a point to call some of my past clients. I want to check with them. I want to see how they're doing. I also want to make sure that I show up for my friends, my family, my loved ones. If you have children, I want to be mindful, and I want to make sure I set the intention to go a little extra. I want to get some flowers for my wife. I want to get something for my daughter or my son. I want to take a cool little drive, or I want to go to the golf course, or I want to go take a walk. Right? Being mindful, when you put that into your daily practices, it's almost like setting like miniature goals.
Whoa!
And so when you're mindful and you set miniature goals and you know the direction that you want to go into when you are going through the process of your day, you can look back and say, you know what? I remember the intentions that I set first thing in the morning, and I was mindful of them, and oh my God, I had an amazing walk. I just closed that 123 Main Street. I got those flowers for my wife, and she actually loved it. And if you're, say, a woman watching this, what can you do for your husband to surprise your husband? Or if you're someone that is non-binary, what could you do for your significant other, partner, to be able to surprise them? And just be mindful of like, this is how my day is gonna look like. This is how it's gonna line out. And you don't have to get super specific if that's not you. You could just be mindful and say, today's gonna be an amazing day. I wanna be surprised with amazing, magical moments. And no matter what comes up for me, it's going to be a fruitful, prosperous, amazing day.
Nice.
And at the end of it, I'm gonna be grateful because I'm alive, okay? That right there is a prime example of a mindful technique and practice that you could take to have more success with the process of growing, right? And expanding, right? And, just being at a place where it's just like, you don't always know what you don't know in life, right? Like, just, it's crazy. This world that we live, the earth that we're on, spinning in this universe around a sun, right? It's just mind-boggling. So if it's already mind-boggling, couldn't you be, I don't know, that much more mindful and take advantage of the opportunity of just writing down the intentions for your day, being mindful for how you want your day to transpire, so that if something does come up, you're ready because you mentally prepared yourself for the day. Because I'll leave you with this. My intention is to grow this company to a $300 million organization, okay? That could be 50, that could be 150, that could be 500 people that have to work for me. I probably don't need 500, but what I'm getting at is that there's gonna be more ups, more downs, more fires, more possibilities, more responsibilities, more training, and more that has to happen.
Let's go.
And hence why I'm doing, say, this new mindful series, making sure that I maximize all opportunities, okay? I wanna be mindful of the fact that now we can put together this new series. I wanna be mindful of the fact that I can put together a video to potentially help you, because life sucks sometimes, right?
Yes.
And we have a lot that we have to deal with, and we have to deal with these clients. And majority of the time, if you're not mindful and you're not set in stone and you're not good where you stand, right? Mentally, physically, and spiritually, it can be really hard to be dealing with clients and putting out fires and almost like being their therapist when you need help on your own. Okay, so there's tons of videos you can watch on best practices and techniques to market yourself online and what have you. And I hope you can find some value with the next couple videos that we'll be coming out with. It'll probably be about 5 or 6 different videos on just mindful practices that can help you become a better leader, a better mother, a better father, a better practitioner in your day-to-day life so you can have more success at the end of the day. And this is stuff that I'm using every single day of my life and something that I'm doing with the aspirations to be able to serve a ton of people. And when you have lots of thoughts and lots of things coming up and you're growing and expanding and pushing yourself, even if you're mindful, right? And you have good techniques and practices with the gym and stretching and meditation and whatever, we're human. And things come up for us, and it is what it is. So I hope you found today's video helpful. It's definitely different than what we've been putting out there. So I like to do some testing to see what happens. And if I can just be of service with one person, then fantastic. Wow. And if we can be of service for you at Liftoff Agent, your #1 marketing and positioning agency, fantastic. Because we do want to help you maximize with basically leveraging your past efforts for your future successes, whether you're starting up, ramping up, or scaling up. We're here to serve you. God bless. Take care. Best of luck being more mindful. Just set some intentions for the day and be more mindful for what that day is going to look like for you. And see what happens. Come back to this video. Give me some of your feedback, or just follow me at Mr. Liftoff on Instagram and send me a direct message personally. God bless. Take care. We'll see you all on the next one.